How you guys doing today, man? Top of it's keeping the stack with Coach One Stack, and I am Coach One Stack, man. And I really want to talk to y'all today, man, about just something that's just been trending through the news, and that's about Diddy having that package and passing it on to these minors. So let's start back. Let me give you guys just a little recap for those of you who might not be too old. Might just start following the story. Um, we're gonna start back with Usher and these STDs. See, see, Diddy has had a very long journey of giving people those packages. Now, rumor is, rumor is, I can't put my finger on, but rumor is him and Craig Mack has something going on, and that's how Craig Mack got the package from a groupie that they was dealing with. But that's a whole nother story. But that's allegedly. I got to put that allegedly. But back in the days, man, when Usher was like Usher was like 12 or 13. Usher's mom signed over legal guardianship to Puffy, so that he could go to Diddy camp. And at that time, Diddy camp was in New York. Okay. Now, for those of y'all who remember, Usher had an incident with his rectum bleeding and torn, where he caught an STD when he was in the care of Puffy and was rushed to the hospital. And y'all remember those days back then, man, when that happened. Because when that happened, you didn't hear from Usher for quite some time. And then he just popped back up. He was doing his thing. But you all know, Diddy gave him a STD because do your research. You can find the video for yourself. You will see where it was a heavyset black girl and another girl. But we all remember the heavyset black girl who accused Usher of giving her herpes, a STD, and Usher hurry up and settled out of court. Now, you only settled out of court if you did it. So what you guys need to really think about when it comes to these minors that he has been, diddling, you have to understand, man, Puffy is a sick individual. He is suffering for something that we call pedophilia. And what is pedophilia? That's a pedophile. Those are people who, they get off on messing with youngsters. And I want you to know, man, I mean, this is like a very serious video because this is what Puffy was doing and this is what all of the industry was doing. And I'm really, really going to break this down to you, man. Stay to the end of the video. Man, you have levels of pedophilia, okay? Because they travel in packs. It's just like people who play basketball, they know the other dudes who play basketball. People who play football, the other dudes who play football. You get what I'm saying? So same thing with this industry stuff, with these diseases. And, if somebody's using illegal narcotics, they know who to get it from. They know who got the package, that HIV. They know who got the herpes. They know who likes transgenders. They know who all that stuff, okay? So now it's levels of pedophilia. You have the type of pedophile that they prefer infants because they can't talk, okay? How do I know this? I'm ex-law enforcement. As well, I've done all sorts of things, but I am ex-law enforcement. I actually saw this stuff up close and personal. So you have these pedophiles who they like infants. Well, now when the infant starts to talk, well, they don't like that anymore because it takes control away from them. So now they pass them along to one of their pedophile buddies who likes, young kids, 2-year-olds, 3-year-olds. Okay. So now it's going to come a time when that pedophile is grooming that 2 or 3-year-old. And now that 2, 3-year-old is about to reach the point to where they're prepubescent. And he don't like that anymore. Because now that, that young person's about to grow hair on their body. Their voice may change, things are going to change about him. And he don't like that. That's not quite his thing. But he knows somebody else, one of his other sick friends. That's what he likes, is the prepubescent ones, okay? So they pass them along to him. Or her, because it's women too. Don't forget Janice Combs. So now He is grooming this minor, doing what they want to do with them and doing all these acts. And by this time, a child is suffering from what you call Stockholm syndrome, where they learn to identify with their accuser and learn to love their accuser. They don't even know that something's being done wrong to them. They don't even know they even have these diseases because ain't nobody taking them to go get them checked regularly. They just looking at it as a way of being loved. Okay. So now this boy, he get to the point he's growing hair. He didn't grow hair on his body and his voice done got deep. Well, he don't like that anymore. So he passes it on to somebody else. See, this is what they did to Tevin Campbell, y'all. This is what they did to Tevin Campbell, y'all. They groomed him. Quincy Jones, Will Smith, they groomed Tevin Campbell. I am born and raised in Las Vegas. Tevin Campbell actually had been arrested on numerous occasions for soliciting for the purpose of prostitution and for having possession of drug paraphernalia because he liked that hard stuff, that hard white candy that you smoke out of a pipe, okay, and doing male prostitute. So the thing is, Puffy has been grooming these little kids, man, and passing on these STDs, and they just get passed on and on and on and on and on. It's like a rites of passage. And to this day, it's some adults that are still getting passed along. Puffy was one of those adults. He was groomed. Somebody gave him a STD. They have people out here, man, right now. I've seen the videos. You got, and not just in prison, who have that package, and they swear that they want to, men and women, that they're going to give it to every man and woman that they can. So guys, you got to be real careful, man. Puffy's out there was doing some real foul stuff, and the only thing that is keeping Busby, the attorney Busby down in Texas, from pressing these charges for these minors, for these pedophilia acts that Sean Combs was doing against these kids, is the money. So in a way, these kids' parents are actually selling their kids' soul. So they're basically saying, well, as long as he gives us money, we don't care that he did this to our son. As long as he gives us money, some of these young kids had ketamine in them. Some of these kids had GHB inside of them. And see, in GHB, that's how you know when somebody's parents took them to the doctor quick, because it is not in your system after 24 hours. GHB is gone. Looks just like water. Don't have a smell. Don't have a taste. None of that stuff. So, guys, I need y'all to wake up, man, with this Puffy trial, because it ain't about Puffy. It's about, are you talking to your kids at home? Are you talking to your grandkids at home? Because now you look on TV, you got people like Tyler Perry who got accused. He got a $260 million lawsuit for sexual misconduct against another man. Well, this wasn't the first time. And Tyler Perry's is, what caught him up? His own voicemails, his own text messages. These people are their own worst enemy. This is why I refuse to watch a Tyler Perry film. But hey, man, y'all know the drill, man. Y'all like the content, tap in. If you don't, then don't. But I'm going to continue to sit here and make these videos and tell the truth about this government. I'm going to tell the truth about this entertainment industry. I'm going to tell the truth about all this Big U stuff in California, all this Nipsey stuff. If it comes across my desk, man, hey, I'm telling it. But other than that, man, Coach One Stack said, have a good day. Remember, I'm him.